4 currently in the Institute. In the game, I should point out. Anyway, let me just pull this up so I can monitor, comments, stuff like that. Playlists. Okay, good to go. So, I have been playing a lot of Fallout recently. Don't remember that stuff in the bottom. I guess it was an update. I don't know. Anyway, so optional. Alright, so go to the railroad. Alright. Alright, so basically I just have to inform the railroad, right? Yeah.
Bunker Hill must be dealt with, if for no other reason than to make a point.
Alright, so let's see, am I able to fast travel? Because that would be so much easier. Just gotta find could go to Diamond City. Oh, I did discover Vault 81. Okay, we're going in. Let's look. There we go. Fast travel, yes. Because at this point I am a little tired of just walking around. Again, I've been playing a lot of, well, not a lot, but I mean, recently started playing a good bit. I guess it's a lot for this amount of time. Alright.
Caretaker used to work HQ. After Switchboard... Well, I'm hoping running your safe house will be good for both of you.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice is just too great.
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
Won't the Institute be suspicious if I'm the only one left?
You're a lot tougher than anyone else in their outfit. If only one person could survive, it would be you.
Okay.
And any story you come up with won't be contradicted. We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a Courser escort. You'll have to take them down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Is all this really worth it?
We can't afford to sacrifice Stockton and the synths.
That's
There's
not
just
what I
too
thought
few
you
of
was
us
going
left.
to say, but okay.
And we can't relocate them without compromising your cover. It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
Alright.
One more hour until my shift ends.
Oh, there's Piper. Good old power armor. Getting it just for old time's sake. Actually, I don't think I've been in it for a long time now. Still missing a leg and one of the arms is damaged, but that's fine. And I just want to check on my that was what we're looking for on the ammo levels. There's 241. Thanks. Alright, let's go with this. Just for now, since this has the most ammo, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so core could be a little bit better. Go to the inventory. Quantum. Fanfic away. Okay. Perfect. Alright. So, on to Bunker Hill. I'm not sure how long the stream's going to be. As usual, I usually give a heads up on what the next stream's going to be. And I mentioned we're doing Uncharted pretty soon. I might start The Last of Us as well. Sinking City, it's a horror game. I got it pretty recently. I did get quite a few games recently, so there's a lot of options for me to start something new. I could might also start the new season of IPWL. So at this point, honestly, it's sort of up in the air just because I have so many options and a lot of time on my hands, so it will probably be tomorrow, most likely around the same time. Not sure when, but anyway. So, current plan, as far as the next one, probably gonna start something new. What that new thing is, I'm gonna have to figure it out, but there will be like a new series or...
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah,
The line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Hey, I'm gonna need some of your grenades. Hand them over.
Negative. You are not authorized to carry them.
Here we go, I guess.
Here are the recall codes. Follow me. SRB intelligence.
Alright, so...
Being held below them. The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
For now.
Oh, it's close or not. Those idiots open the door. You're ridiculous. This suit is really taking a beating. Might not be able to. Oh, nice. Of course, there's epic. There we go. Oh, right, that's it.
Key.
Yep. Find the entrance. First things first. Oh, okay. Guess I was taking a little too much fire than I realized. Alrighty, so okay, back in the game. See, I gotta remember how to get out of the power armor. Square. There we go. Okay, hold X. Yeah, it did help a little bit, but for this, I would definitely prefer to be out of the power armor. And it kind of sounds a little crazy considering what just happened when I had the armor, but I feel like I'd be a little bit less careless without the armor on, so what we're gonna try. And of course over the bridge.
What the?
whatever. Forgot I didn't have the gun loaded up.
Hey, X4.
I've been waiting for you.
Watch your tone, Synth.
Next time, move faster. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Let's get going already.
Affirmative.
Here we go, I guess.
Here are the recall codes. Follow me. SRB intelligence reports.
So,
Initial
find
target.
sense there. Okay. Not that old. Yeah. That's just Spike 22. And just so that isn't the only thing. Okay. I will admit, other than artificial run up and use these. So I think it's starting to even out a little bit. Fight with this one. See if there's anything to He is a really good shot. That's just cool. This time moving away from that stuff. I might just have to use some of these polos. Oh, thank goodness he was listening. retreating? No, they're not. Okay. Circling back around. How in the world did I get dragged into this mess? Okay, that one's down. I'm amazed that so many shots are actually landing. That one. Okay. Wow, that was pretty close. I kind of didn't expect it to go like that. And I really don't want to do this. Okay, it's going down. A little too close. Yeah.
Hey, Synth.
Find and secure the synths.
Okay. And there's Piper. She probably died. And since the majority of the action is over, she is back. Which is good. Because I need a companion that I can trust. So. Nonsense.
What was that?
Alright, I'm hoping that that synth does not follow me and that they are too busy dealing with the Brotherhood of Steel. Please. Did somebody just shout no survivors? Dang it! Alright. Okay. I'm hoping that I can now go in with a little bit of a better game plan. And, try to avoid the numerous gunshots from that captain that shouted no survivors. I'm pretty sure I heard her correctly.
Free for the taking.
Wait a minute. How did this synth get the minigun? Why? That just doesn't seem right to me. Essentially, I just gotta try to find the sense.
I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
You're safe, okay? I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, God, thank you.
Hi.
I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you.
Okay, are they going to go, or are they just going to sit there? Or stand there, I should say.
What's that noise? You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it.
So I guess I'll go back. Yeah. Are they gonna follow me?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Alright, so let's see the look at the data here. Alright, so yeah, it just says deal with them, and then I'm gonna speak to the person that claims to be the father. I'm not sure if they're still alive, honestly. Anyway, well, let's go back here.
Hey there.
Huh? We're not backing down. We're gonna protect what's ours.
Okay.
Hey there.
I can't believe you'd do that for us.
Hey.
Thank you.
Thank you for sparing us.
Hi. We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Hi.
You've given us another chance at life.
Okay, so I guess I have to leave. And then they'll disappear. We'll escape, and then I can go talk to whoever I have to talk to. I'm guessing I have to go back to the Institute, explain what happened. Probably what I have to do. Alright. Charlestown. Not sure if I've ever been there. I'm trying to think. So it's near Boston. I have been to Boston. I'm just trying to think if Charlestown is actually a nice city or nice town in real life. Because I know I've been in the area before. I just can't remember the town. The city. The area, I should say. Oh, of course, there's still...
Hear that?
Okay, he is not giving me any breathing room. I can't even move right now. He's shooting me so much. Too much weight, maybe? Yeah, dang it. Okay. Go. Use. I will need that, I'm sure. Keep that left leg, right leg. Not going to. There we go.
Fucking kill!
Forgot. Okay, where'd they go? Dang it. Yes, I am shooting this guy with a 10mm pistol. One of the weaker ammos. Do I have any more grenades? Really need to find this out. Whip. Missiles. Ooh. Okay. Let's return the favor, shall we? of ammo. That didn't do enough. And let's... Oh, I got a 10. At least for me, it did. Alright, and there's... Oh, wow, okay. Okay, did not expect that. Really did not expect that. Crap. Guess I'm gonna have to go the other way. Let's go on the map here. See if we can just fast travel. CIT, where is... Alright, I'm just gonna fast travel there, because if I try to fight off the rest of the Brotherhood, I will probably get killed again, and I will waste more of my resources that I don't really want to waste any more of. So, let's see, what time is it? 4 o'clock. Alright. Perfect. Just 40, 30. Ah, okay. I thought it was dealing with the Institute. I guess this is another branch. I can assume.
Detected. Curious. Movement detected. Curious.
I feel like I've just been... Good aid. Perfect. See that. Gotta use that.
Is someone present? Sensor anomaly detected. We are unstoppable! A suspect was not.
You know what? Don't really like doing stuff like that, but it is a synth.
No life signs detected. Operating at full capacity.
Okay. Nice. Okay, used to be a classroom. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just have a regular combat rifle. Yeah, I do. Okay. Perfect. Other than that, I don't really want that, to be honest. No, wait a minute. Okay. Put that there. Okay, don't have any missiles, but if I do get some, how am I still carrying too much? Alright, get rid of that. There we go. Alright, where am I supposed to go here? Here we go. CIT. Yes, kind of a weird place for him to be.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth,
Oh boy.
the Institute
He's
rescued
brainwashed.
me. Both of us, really.
They kept me alive, too.
They did, indeed. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here.
Oh, that's nice.
In all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Why let me out now? After all this time?
Well, that's hard to explain.
Oh boy.
Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else. Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
Oh, what to choose, what to choose, what to choose. He didn't lie, say it was an ambush. Yeah, that's what got
We
me.
were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on.
I am curious.
I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting. You should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen
Oh, okay.
It's time to go back in.
Son.
Alright, well, let's level up, go to the Institute. What is this one? Oh, okay. I was just trying to figure out what that was. Damage. Guns and be worth it. Do that. Institute fast travel, yes please. Alright, let's see what this meeting's all about. I could probably put the gun away. One more flight. Yeah, I guess it's a flight. Wow. I don't even know what he's doing.
Greetings, sir.
Alright, let's see. I guess I'm just supposed to follow him? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I was. Oh boy, what have I just stumbled into?
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth.
That is an awful
Intelligence
mustache.
suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Of course.
Really? Well, there's no shame in being out of the loop, as it were. The project has been classified for quite a long time. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Right. Such hard times down here.
I would never disagree that life in the Institute is better than above ground. We have done much to ensure it. Now, we take things even further. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Not in our hands. I assure you this is the answer. This is the future. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Hale. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet, well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am...
What?
What?
Please, everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you. But we're running out of time.
Why would you joke about this? It isn't funny.
Were it a joke, I'd agree it's in poor form. But I'm afraid it's not. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh
my goodness.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting.
Oh boy, okay. So that, I can either do one of two things in charge of the if I'm running the Institute.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
Okay,
I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. That's why I made the
Okay,
decision.
so I can either do
There's no
one or two
question that
things. I
some of
can
the
either
Directorate and
have
the
this go
Institute at large will
successfully,
need reassurances
well, I
about
guess
your
3
appointment.
things.
That's why
Sorry
I'd
to
like you to
talking
take
over
charge
dialogue,
of this latest
but-
operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Okay, so, as I was saying, I can do one of 3 things. Either A, have this go successfully, sort of join in with the railroad, or I could have this go successfully.
My daddy says your father's daddy, but he looks so much older than you.
I hope you realize how important mass fusion is to our overall goal.
Alright, so, as I was saying, Or I could keep them both separate, sort of do both semi-successfully, if that's possible.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Or I could run this to the ground.
Busy day for you, isn't it?
With the
Well, it's
railroad
about to get busier.
drive.
You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Okay.
You're going? That complicates things.
Not really, no. I admit I'm not fond of going up top, but I promise to stay out of your way. This device we're after, it's very sensitive equipment, and it's pretty damn old. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I trust myself more. So,
In
are
other
you going
words,
to put up a
she
stink, or
doesn't
can we
trust
get
me.
moving?
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly.
Alright.
Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and I'll meet you there.
Okay. Oh, was it actually down here? Oh. Okay. Alright, so I was going where I'm supposed to. Yeah. I sort of already. Yeah, I burned that bridge. Well, technically they did, so. Yeah, fire support was failed. Not because I wasn't able to complete it. I mean, I wasn't. Not by my own ability. I forget which episode it was, but the game kept on glitching out. So even when I go back there, actually, probably won't be the same way now since the quest failed, but before, whenever I would go back there to try to complete the quest, even though all the goals were gone, I think I even took care of a few raiders, the Brotherhood was still acting as if they were under fire.
Guess we'll have to go through them.
Target located.
No!
Okay. What? Okay, crap. Alright. Try this again. the alien blaster. I haven't gotten it yet.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Okay, so how far back do I have to go? I guess. Oh, I hope I don't have to do the meeting again.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's...
Alright, yeah, I gotta do this. Alright. Well, now I know. Just have to quick save. Wait an hour now. I have to wait a little bit. I have to wait an hour. But alright, old man. Come on.
Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue.
Alright, we already know what's gonna happen, so I'm just gonna breeze through this.
First. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence.
Just make things a little more
signs we should be
interesting.
Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that
Dr. Lee.
end, where are
Whatever
we?
it is, it'll have to wait. Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given,
Okay, I guess
well,
that,
considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have
Didn't
you heard
necessarily
anything
work.
about...
Of course.
Really? How? I'm not talking with many...
Uh-huh. In this world, I'm
quite right. Phase, it will ensure...
Sounds like an important step.
And to ha...
Sir.
Yeah, while I'm...
Right.
Yeah.
This... Now, Dr. Holt, I'm sorry.
Alright, sorry I'm skipping through this, but,
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only we...
again, it's...
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
Seems a poor choice.
How can you...
This will...
Alright. If you want to listen to that drawn-out meeting, you can go back.
I had no idea.
I know this is... I'm sorry, Father.
I can do the job.
Of course you can. There's no question. There are.
Quick save. Alright.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation?
Absolutely.
All right. Reese, you're going...
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got...
Sure. Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate, but here we... Not to put... You don't want them getting the agitated. Head on up to the relay.
Alright. You know, quick save real quick. this over with. Use the relay. Failed. Quick save. And back into it. And another loading screen. Aren't they always fun? Deathclaw. Just spinning it around while cutscene loads. Or not the cutscene. My bad.
Brotherhood sewers here. Guess we'll have to go through them.
Wait, what was that?
Alright, first off, I want to take out this guy on the outside.
Something's out there.
Alright, that could have gone a lot better. Where's my stamp extent? Missed. That's the plan. That fire. Can't even worry about it. That's the plan. One shot, one kill. Well, it wasn't really a shot with that one, but still applies somewhat. Alright, so...
Don't have the
Doesn't look
card.
like that'll get us anywhere. At least not without whatever card activates it.
Nice. I actually needed that. Alright. So up there's where I need to go. I'm guessing to get the card.
We'll have to search the rest of the building.
Ah, boy, I'm not good at these. Try leaders. Realize now. Prove now. Cross. Dang it. Alright, so there isn't a password lying around. Okay. Outpost. Perfect. And just like I guessed, I have to go up here and get it. Probably gonna need both of those.
Going down.
Oh, neat. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize she was there. It's a nice surprise.
It's an ambush! Over here! Over here!
The survivors must be the policy. Alright. But just for now. Maybe. Dang it! Right when I went for the pit boy. Son of a gun. Gotta use something quick.
Hey.
Point the way. Hungry? These always keep me going.
Your thoughts?
I'd always heard folks were nicer in your day.
Target located.
What was that?
Whoa, okay. I would like to know. I would just like to know why I guess because I'm standing out a little bit further, but I would like to know why I took the majority of that attack. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's gonna have to work for now, unfortunately.
Shoot to kill! Ad Victoria!
I was afraid that was gonna happen. Not what I wanted. Okay, have to. No.
Leave no survivors. Take no prisoners.
I'm actually impressed. Dang it. Too much to ask for a stamp pick.
For the Brotherhood.
Actually, wait a minute. Do I have a grenade? Okay, this will work. Oh, you're gonna get me killed, aren't you?
Awesome.
Yeah, expect that. Alright, so I don't keep dying, I'm pretty much gonna call it here. Because me dying over and over again isn't that much fun. So, leave it off here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great rest of your day. And when I do another stream, it will be either IPWL, which I haven't done in a little while, or something new. Flip a coin, basically. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it.